Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Kwam Wa'ala coming at you with another lesson. Before I get into this lesson, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to my elder apostles and elder bishops at Great Millstone who teach this truth and who rule well. Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, as you see in this title, it says scary times. All right, because while we are heading towards scary times, all right, we're in the midst of Jacob's trouble. You see the ports is closing, and then ultimately you see Ww3 is about to pop off, man. All right, because this is a clear sign of all-out war, man. All right, and what you see is Iran. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let this play.
You! Ay! يا هني وحدنا والله هذا ما تبعوا قاعد لا تهضر كلهم يقولون ورا بعض
All right, and there you see it. All right, you just seen hundreds of missiles are being striked into Israel. All right, which is gonna cause what? Allied countries to what? Stand up. All right, because now war is being waged, man. All right, but just gonna get into it, man. This is Isaiah 9:5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with a confused noise, and garments rolled in blood." All right, because back then in the ancient time, all right, when men went to war, they actually went to war like men. All right, they actually fought against each other. All right, they didn't have weapons where you could, besides a bow. All right, but here you have Esau with all his weapons. He don't even have to leave his house. You know, he got drones and all that. All right, Esau don't fight like a man. All right, but back then, all right, people was getting up close in action. You heard people yelling. You heard people getting stabbed and kept going. All right, that was that confused noise. All right, it says, and garments rolled in blood. All right, because people was really getting down back then. All right, Saul killed his thousands. King David killed his tens of thousands. All right, but it says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, because this war is going to be, as you've seen, it's going to be shot with thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, which we already know, Russia, China, they have some of the most largest missiles, man, that come over here and obliterate everything. All right, but they're being stored up for a appointed time. You know, this is Joel chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles." All right, all the Gentiles, all these heathen nations is seeing what's happening. All right, that's why they didn't ally who they didn't ally with. All right, and we already see. All right, and we already know through the scriptures, through these prophecies, who is going to be with who, and who's going to go be the nation that take America out, man. Which we already know is going to be Russia, leading with these nuclear warheads, man. All right, the Satan 1 and the Satan 2. All right, and then all the other countries, they're going to set themselves at array at Babylon, man. But this is Joel 3:9. It says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near." All right, because like in Ecclesiastes 3, it talks about there's a time for everything, man. All right, right now, this is the time, man. It speaks about that in Matthew 24. I'll get that after this. But it says, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near." Let them come up. All right, where are they about to come up to? Where? The valley of decision. All right, Yahweh Shaphat. All right. It says, "Beat your plowshares into swords." All right, because why these countries once was lower, third world countries, all right, for the most part, and agricultural countries, all right, which, their main thing was they was importing just, basic goods. They wasn't mighty like, China and Russia, but, now they've been gained their might by through their missiles and through their guard, all right, which is spoken about in Ezekiel 38, man, because now they're strong, all right, because they're allies. All right, and we're about to see this all play out, man. But we already know the C-hip got to come first and all that. But this is the prophecies, man, coming to pass, man. But it's verse 10. It says, "Beat your plowshares into swords and your prune hooks into spears, man," which is weapons, man. All right, it says, "Let the weak say I am strong." All right, so all these third world countries that used to be weak, didn't even have a factory to build any type of military grade weapons or any of that. Now they're being given that, all right, because they already know they're about to be going to war, man, with so-called America, which in the scriptures being the hammer of the whole earth, but now it's about to be broken, man. All right, verse 11, it says, "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, and cause thy mighty ones to come down." All right, like I said, man, the Lord is mustering up the host of the battle, man. All right, this warlike spirit has been sent out. All right, and it's not going to be turned back, man. That's why it speaks about that in Ezekiel 38, man. This is Ezekiel 38 and 4. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws." All right, talking about God, man, putting Russia back into that Soviet warlike spirit, man. All right, that's why Putin been making his rounds, but he's been going everywhere, man. All the way, he even came to Cuba, man. All right, one of them weaker nations, or countries, I should say. It says, "And I will bring thee forth and all thy army and horses and horsemen, all clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and of them handling swords," man. Because like I said, all these nations is going to be allied, or mainly following after Russia, man, which is going to be heading everything. All right. Yeah, that Matthew, I want to go to that. Matthew 24 and 6, it says, "And you shall hear of wars." All right, we pass hearing them, man. All right, we seeing it. All right, these missiles is not gonna go to waste. All right, we done came from seeing all the conflicts that's leading up from then to now. All right, the rumors is now facts. All right, it says, "And you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled." All right, because like it's about to be Jacob's trouble, like in that title, it said scary times, man. But it says, "Be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." It says, "For nation shall rise against nation," and that's what you see. You see Ukraine against Russia, you got Israel against Palestine, and then you got all these other allied countries, even though they don't have like a full active war with these other countries, but by them aiding, they become as a de facto partnership to where the countries is looking at them like, okay, well, you with these guys, and you're going to receive the same judgment. And that's what Putin been talking about with the West, man. All right. It says, "For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines." All right, in which, hey, man, the ports is closed, man. So 63%, I believe that's what they said. Correct me if I'm wrong. That 63% of our imports is not gonna come in. So what's that gonna lead to? A lack of goods in the communities. All right, shelves not being being filled up, man. Because I know you had to see that video if you've been watching, where the lady she went into it. Automobile parts, stuff like that, food, perishables. Goods that's every day that comes in here, because they said America's gonna lose about $5 billion a day. All right, But that's due to the lack of what? A famine, which is a scarce. You know, it's not going to be completely gone, but it's going to soon be limited. All right. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All right, and we've been seeing the pestilences. We at the beginning of the year, all right, 7.1 magnitude earthquakes. I believe that was in China. All right, so these prophecies is coming to pass, man. All right, so hey, man, what is that? Second Peter 3:10, because we approaching the day of the Lord, man. All right, you can feel it, man. All right, you can feel that things is changing from what it kind of just was not a month ago, 2 months ago. All right, at least that's how I feel. All right, Second Peter 3:10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. That's why you got to keep watch, man. All right, it says, in the which where the heavens shall be passed away with a great noise, and that's going to be these missiles that's going to be pelting America. All right, it says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. All right, amen. The scripture talk about how your eyes and your tongue and all that should consume away. All right, the scriptures talk about in Ezekiel 20 and 22 or 22 and 20, where the Lord will leave you here and melt you, man. All right. But everything over here is going to be obliterated, man. You know, it's going to be left like a desert, you know, all around. But it says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also and the works, all right? You are part of the works, all right? And ultimately these things that these devils devised, all right, their works is going to be burnt up, man. It says, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? All right, what kind of person are you to be, man? All right, because man, you gonna want to be on point, man. You gonna want to be doing the things you need to be doing for the Lord to consider you to be saved up out of here, man. All right. But I'm lightweight losing train of thought. I was thinking about another scripture, but hey, man, that was really pretty much it, though. But Lord willing, this was edifying to the Lord's elect. Until next time, Shalom.